I recently rolled out an On the Bench video on the Squier Paranormal Super-Sonic. Video link is in this video description. I like the guitar because just about everything on the guitar falls into the realm of being quirky. It has a reverse headstock, reverse offset body. My guitar is blue sparkle, and there are 2 volume controls and no tone controls. It is like someone purposely went down a list of the norms for a guitar and selected the opposite for each of the features. The electronics just did not work for me. I could not get used to this, especially with the controls being backwards and both being volume controls. Meaning the bridge volume control is in the front part of the control panel, and the neck volume control is in the rear of the control panel. Yes, you could have just swapped them out. I also do not like the stock bridge humbucker. When I think of a bridge humbucker, I think of something that's loud, lots of high end. That's not a good description of this pickup, and in my opinion, it does not live up to the name Super-Sonic. I decided to do something about that. I ordered a set of black Seymour Duncan Invaders. I know I've installed them in actually quite a few guitars on the channel, and that's because, well, 2 reasons. One, they look really cool, and they're awesome pickups. I recently discovered something amazing about these pickups, something that I had never noticed or done before. I installed a set of these pickups in a Telecaster, and I did coil splitting on both pickups. They are awesome sounding in coil split mode. I never thought that they had it in them to be this versatile a set of pickups. There's such a difference between the over-the-top volume and drive of the pickups in the normal humbucking mode that when you switch to coil splitting on both pickups and they quiet down, it is a very usable tone that is different than the humbucking mode, but somehow still similar. And I know, that just described pretty much all humbuckers when you switch from humbucker mode into coil splitting mode, but I'm really not doing it justice. There is such a ridiculous difference. The coil splitting mode, I think because the pickups are just so ridiculously powerful that it's actually still a very usable version of the pickup and sounds to me like a really good single coil pickup. Hopefully that explains it. The wiring diagram that I used in this video came directly off of the Seymour Duncan website. They make a lot of wiring diagrams available, and they basically say to freely use them. It took me about an hour to build the harness out, and to my pleasure, it actually worked properly the first time I checked it out. Yay! Sometimes it doesn't. I'll make a mistake, and then I have to backtrack, figure out where the mistake is, and then correct it. So in this circuit, I installed 2 500K push-pull pots. As I said before, this will basically give me the ability to do coil splitting, and in this circuit I chose to have tone control for both of the pickups and a volume control for both of the pickups. So I just took a little bit of quirkiness out of the guitar. On my little 30-watt testing amp on my bench, I found myself, when I first would try this out, blowing myself off the bench. I had to keep on turning down the volume. It was just way too loud, no matter what setting. But that's basically the Invader pickups. They're just crazy loud, but in a good way. It's really nice to have, though, a tone control, and it's very evident that this guitar really needed it. This guitar now deserves the name Super-Sonic. It earned it. It is now a Super-Sonic guitar. It is crazy powerful and loud, and it can overdrive any amplifier, even in coil splitting mode. The coil splitting mode can play the cleanest and most subtle ballad you can think of. I'm even getting used to stringing the guitar up and tuning it. One of the comments I made on the bench video, because of the reverse headstock, and it's not reverse headstock. They did the combination of a reverse headstock with split tuning shafts, and that really actually, to be honest with you, makes it difficult. I've thought multiple times of replacing the tuning shafts out. This is the very first guitar I've touched where it's actually not comfortable to try and tune the guitar laying on the bench. You have to hold the guitar in playing position or it just does not feel right to me. Look at that. A guitar that actually makes you tune the guitar the way it's supposed to be. Pretty cool. So I'm very happy with the upgrades. I think it looks cool. The black humbucking pickups, the invaders, just black on black, look really cool with the sparkle blue finish of the, my guitar. And I think now the sound that comes out of this thing, it really is a supersonic guitar. And it is effing cool to me. Thanks.